Hello everybody, this is the Titanic Gamer Dude here, and welcome back to my Let's Play guide of Resident Evil 6 on No Hope difficulty. This is Chapter 2. Chapter 2 has some interesting quirks to it, but generally this chapter is quite long. But don't worry, there's plenty of things to keep us sated in this chapter. So unfortunately at the very beginning, one of the worst parts of this chapter, the very beginning, these zombies are going to be here, and you are kind of forced to take damage. Because as you can see, the zombie will hit you before you get a chance to do anything about it. And these zombies will come in, and they will hit you. You can weapon switch cancel reloading though. But you want to hit these zombies with your bullets as quickly as you can, because these zombies will try to hit you. And these zombies take off quite a bit of health on this difficulty. And that's probably one of the most bullshitty parts of this chapter is, why are you forced to take damage at the beginning? I understand like the zombies they couldn't hit you for like the first 2 seconds to give you a chance to shoot some of them away from you, but no, you just get shot. I mean, you just get hit. So the Shrieker's weak point is its throat. Yep, you shoot that, lets off one scream, and it kills all the zombies, and it's a counter mechanic to it. Raslapanya. So this is the cemetery. This place is filled with some very annoying quirks. So I'm going to get on prone position, get my stamina back, and reload my pistols. My wing shooters specifically. So you see this little pit right here. You cannot go past this pit without falling in. It's scripted that you'll fall in. It's annoying. Hold up and then just press A. The zombies in this place are annoying, and they're aggressive, and they wield weapons. Again, scripted to fall in this one. I always just go up. Just hold up and A. And you just want to follow this road. When you see this fence, you just want to follow the road. And when you do, make sure Helena's following you. You do not want to go to the square on your map, because see that C-Virus zombie dog over there? Yeah, we're going to avoid him like the plague. I do not want to agitate the dog, but apparently I've agitated him. So now I'm telling Helena to follow me so we can despawn that dog. The zombies won't despawn, but the C-Virus zombie dog will. It's strange. I don't know why they did that. But there that zombie dog goes. Interesting gimmick here is, instead of the dogs chasing you through the cemetery, you're chasing the dog through the cemetery. Interesting choice. Very interesting. I'm not complaining though. It's a nice little touch to the game. So we grabs the key, and now you have to go back to the cemetery, and now C-Virus zombie dogs have spawned, and it's predetermined where they're going to be every single time. And C-Virus zombie dogs are dangerous. Oh my gosh, they drain your health so fast on this difficulty, and they're actually kind of durable. I have no sniper too, so I'm trying to avoid them. But on your way back, feel free to just go bonkers. But as you can see, I just weapon switch cancel, haven't alerted any of the C-Virus zombie dogs. I killed the one that matters. I tell Helena to follow me because there's too many C-Virus zombie dogs. And now that I have the key, I'm telling her to follow me because I do not want to fight these C-Virus zombie dogs, because they're faster than the main player, and if you have Agent Hunt activated, there's a chance human players will spawn as the C-Virus zombie dogs, and that's when stuff gets real on No Hope difficulty, is when players can spawn as C-Virus zombie dogs. So Helena did a good job of keeping up with me, and now we got a B prompt we can successfully get past, and now that Helena is working as she should. So after the storm, a zombie comes out of nowhere and pushes Leon off. And now we have to deal with this zombie, but thankfully we can just quick knife and then just kill him. So there's gonna be some shriekers coming up, and yeah, the shriekers are annoying, but they're manageable. Did I just go the wrong way? No. Yeah, I did. I went the wrong way. The right's over here, and then there's a shrieker. You don't want to shoot the shrieker just yet. You want to wait for them to reveal their spot, then shoot them. As you can see, he's just going to turn around. Let him. This guy's going to just run up these stairs. And I'm telling Helena to follow me because I do not want to deal with the bullshit the shriekers give off, but I'm just going to get him prone. All the zombies' heads explode because they can't handle all of the sound. So Helena's getting wrecked. And I'm just like, really, Helena? So I just toss that down. Maybe it'll do some work, maybe it won't. I tell Helena to hurry up and just come on already, because I do not want to deal with all these enemies, because we already have another defense or holdout mission, or holdout part in Chapter 2 at the beginning. This part is riddled with enemies, and there's just so much going on. So those crates spawn. So he's trying to get through, but he can't. So there's another B prompt here. Then after this B prompt, there's going to be a bunch of enemies that spawn after a lightning strikes. Not lightning, but thunder. And then there they are. And now we have to hold out against these zombies. And there's a bunch of them. I'm telling Elena to follow me because we have to wait. Wow, that guy hit me. And yeah, they're also, enemies with guns are more accurate. And like when you play on Chris's campaign and fight the Dravo, you're gonna notice just how accurate they are. So I'm just gonna use this incendiary grenade because these zombies have armor, and I'm not dealing with this BS. There's way too many enemies to fight. I'm just running around. We have the pounce happy zombies. We have the bloodshots. We have the shriekers, and they are here to party. And I'm just in no mood to deal with these zombies. Thankfully, that enemy was still stuck in stun, and I got to do work against him. So the bell rings. Yeah, when a zombie's running at you and you slide into them, they will not just get stunned and then freaking go to the ground. They won't get stunned, they'll just fall to the ground. So here's some more zombies. There's the red tinted zombies. Let you know that they're bloodshots. I'm taking advantage of the fact that these zombies are taking some time to come in. Was that magnum ammo I just saw? Nope, shotgun ammo. So now we have bloodshots. I accidentally run into a zombie with their arms out. I'm mashing B so Helena can come help me. I have an incendiary grenade in my hand. I need to get up, heal myself, and then use one. I used two of them to be safe. I see a shrieker over here. I try to shoot him with the magnum, but unfortunately, look, before I could shoot him with the magnum, he just freaking... I'm shooting him with the magnum because we do not want him screaming, and look, he's still up after shooting him with the magnum. And after hitting him with the shotgun. That is why the shrieker is so dangerous. So I hold prone. Thankfully he dies. And we have to last. That guy pounces on me. I have one pip left. I'm in dying status. Everything is going bad. I hear a shrieker. I immediately just follow the guy because we do not want him getting his bullshit started. I quick shot him to put him on his butt. Despite the cut, we're going to keep going. Thankfully, he screams and this cutscene activates. There's a bunch of these freaking zombies. I tried to toss an incendiary grenade, but it didn't work. I toss another. I do not want to deal with these enemies. That Shrieker will not die. Because I'm telling you, Shriekers on this difficulty are durable. But thankfully, the Bloodshots have been eliminated. We're pretty much safe to go at this point. I just need to get up and keep myself relatively healed. No. I put my herbs in my herb case. This place is probably the second best place to... This is probably the best place to just farm skills. So I tell Helena, you know, come on, get inside. There's too many of those enemies to deal with. They're too bulky. Shriekers have already taken enough damage from me. And the reason why I wasn't healing myself fully with the herbs is because I know the enemies can do a lot of damage. And if I'm at 1 pip of health, it's not going to matter if my health is full. I'm likely going to get 2-shotted or 1-shotted, so it's just like I'm just going to use it. There's a free green herb in here, there's 2 free green herbs in here, and there's a first aid spray though for your troubles. So the green herbs over there, I'm going to pick it up now. I have 3 first aid sprays. I'm going to use this one immediately and pick up that one. I tell Helena to come over here, get the B prompt so she can let the ladder down and we can significantly progress. I'm waiting for her to let the ladder down. Then I immediately pick it up. I don't have to see through that bullshit animation. And then now we can progress forward. There's going to be a boss coming up too, called the Lipotiska. And it's this human being that's been turned into a chrysalis because the C virus is the G virus variant in Sherry's blood that adapted to her system, and a combination of the enhanced T Veronica virus. So what that does is the G virus's main perk is superior metabolism, and that superior metabolism leads to adaptive regenerative properties, and that basically makes you almost impossible to kill with firearms because you'll just keep regenerating the damage off. But the enhanced T Veronica virus, the problem with the Veronica virus is that it's unwieldy. Like, you get all these godlike powers if you go in cryogenesis, like Alexia Ashford did in Resident Evil Code Veronica. And your acid can turn to, your blood can combust with, if it touches the air, your blood, it'll instantaneously combust and become fire. You get enhanced speed, enhanced agility and strength and durability, and you get these insect-like mutations basically. And the Veronica virus acts as somewhat of a check to the G virus variant in Sherry's blood, and it stops the G virus mutations from just completely becoming totally out of hand and out of control. And also, the G virus has the really massive drawback of not being virulent, and the persons who become infected with it lose all of their sanity. So on this part, there's going to be these statues that shoot these crossbows, these fired crossbows. First phase is pretty easy. There's just one, but then the number will increase. As the number increases, you know, you gotta hit the switches more. When you hit the switches, you are completely invulnerable to damage. You're completely invulnerable to the arrows. The key is you need to move around and keep yourself from being hit. So as I was saying, the G virus makes the victim lose all higher mental facilities. And I got hit there, but you know what? People get hit. And losing your mind is not a good perk to have. That's like the worst thing that can happen to you, and the G virus does exactly that. And it's not as virulent as the other viruses. Like, it can't be spread easily. The only way you can spread it is through G embryos that the infectees have when they turn into another G. Kind of like William Burke, and we just call him G. Because that's what he is when he becomes infected with the G virus. He's G. Then, so the T. Veronica virus allows the person to maintain a lot of their intelligence, a lot of their mental facilities when infected. Now, when the C virus is in gaseous form, you turn to a C virus zombie, and C virus zombies are they're just more dangerous than normal T virus zombies. Although T virus zombies go through the VAC-ACT process, in which they die if you don't decapitate them or burn them. They'll turn to a crimson hand, and they're much more dangerous than normal zombies, and then they turn into a liquor. The problem with T-virus zombies is that they're slow, and they're just zombies. They're too zombie-like. C-virus zombies actually have more intelligence than T-virus zombies. They're faster. They can move around faster. They play dead better. They grab faster. They're just more dangerous in general. T-virus zombies have to mutate to be more dangerous. So the puzzle coming up here is we have to shoot these bells. And the game wants you to use a sniper rifle, but no. And always guaranteed 2 bullets, 2 sniper rifle drops there. So that's a big bonus. So I'm just going to pull out my handgun ammo because, hey, it's the most useless ammo I have right now. Shot that bell from all the way over here with a handgun. That's really good. And this one up here, I understand if you want to use your sniper, because this one is way too far up there, and the wind is blowing, and it's hard to hit that bell. Wasted 3 sniper bullets, but who cares? So now we rung all 5 bells. We had to ring all 5 bells to get the last Madonna, to get access to the boss or the underground laboratory, but the boss is just blocking the way. So now I'm just going to get rid of that because there's an herb coming up that I want to get. And I want to combine it with this one herb to get 3. But before I do that, let's see what's in here. Skill points. Just skill points. So I'm actually going to cut this part because the boss takes up a lot of time and I don't have enough. So if anybody liked this part, comment, rate, favorite, subscribe, and I'll see you all later.